Welcome to Louisiana, a state brimming with mystery and allure. Beyond the vibrant streets of New Orleans and the haunting beauty of its bayous lies a tapestry of untold stories. Stories whispered through generations, echoing in the rustling of ancient oaks and the soulful melodies of Cajun music. This is a journey into the heart of Louisiana. We'll uncover the hidden histories and cultural treasures that make this state truly unique. Louisiana is a melting pot of cultures, a vibrant blend of European, African, and Native American influences. Each group has left an indelible mark on the state's cultural landscape. The legacy of French and Spanish colonialism is evident in the architecture, language, and cuisine. Our journey begins in New Orleans. This iconic city is often associated with Mardi Gras and its lively music scene. But beneath the surface lies a city steeped in history and tradition. Our journey through Louisiana's hidden histories begins in the 17th century with the arrival of the French. Led by explorers like René Robert Cavelier, Sieur de La Salle, they claimed this vast territory for France, naming it La Louisiane in honor of King Louis XIV. Their ambition? Section 2. Spanish influence, a new flavor added. As the 18th century unfolded, the fate of Louisiana took another turn. In 1762, France, weakened by wars and political intrigue, ceded Louisiana to Spain in a secret treaty. This transfer of power ushered in a new era for the colony, one that would further shape its cultural identity. Section 3. A clash of cultures, seeds of rebellion. But the story of Louisiana's colonial past is not without its shadows. The arrival of Europeans brought with it the horrors of the transatlantic slave trade. Thousands of Africans were forcibly brought to Louisiana to work on sugar plantations, enduring unimaginable cruelty and oppression. While the French and Spanish imposed their rule and culture on their new colony, resistance simmered beneath the surface. Section 4. New Orleans, a tapestry woven in time. New Orleans, a city that stands as a testament to the passage of time, is a place where history and culture converge in a mesmerizing dance. Its streets, buildings, and people tell a story that spans centuries, weaving together the threads of diverse cultures and traditions. By the dawn of the 19th century, New Orleans had become a melting pot unlike any other in North America. The city was a vibrant mosaic of cultures, each contributing its own unique flavor to the rich tapestry of life. French settlers brought their language, architecture, and culinary traditions, while Spanish influences added a layer of complexity to the city's cultural fabric. African slaves, brought to the city through the transatlantic slave trade, infused New Orleans with their music, dance, and spiritual practices, creating a cultural fusion that was both dynamic and resilient. French, Spanish, African, and Native American cultures had intertwined over generations, creating a vibrant and complex society. The French Quarter, with its distinctive architecture, stands as a testament to the city's colonial past, while African American cultural festivals celebrate the enduring legacy of African traditions. Native American art, displayed in museums, reminds us of the original inhabitants of this land and their contributions to the city's cultural heritage. The city pulsed with a unique energy, a blend of European sophistication and African rhythms, of ancient traditions and modern aspirations. Jazz musicians performing on street corners fill the air with melodies that speak to the soul. In Jackson Square, people dance with abandon, celebrating life in all its vibrancy. Mardi Gras, with its colorful parades and exuberant festivities, encapsulates the spirit of New Orleans, a city that knows how to celebrate even in the face of adversity. New Orleans' unique location at the mouth of the Mississippi River made it a hub for trade and commerce, attracting people from all walks of life. The river, a lifeline for the city, brought goods, ideas, and people from distant lands, enriching the city's cultural and economic landscape. The bustling French market, with its array of goods and produce, is a microcosm of the city's diversity, while the historical trade port stands as a reminder of New Orleans' pivotal role in the global economy. This confluence of cultures and commerce has shaped New Orleans into a city like no other, a true tapestry woven in time. As the 18th century unfolded, something remarkable began to emerge from the cultural cauldron of New Orleans. It wasn't simply a blending of traditions, but the birth of something entirely new: Creole culture. The term Creole itself, originating from the Portuguese crioulo, initially referred to those born in the colony, regardless of their ethnicity. However, it soon evolved to encompass a distinct cultural identity. Imagine a place where European elegance intertwined with African rhythms. From the bustling marketplaces to the intimate gatherings in courtyards, a new language began to take root: Louisiana Creole. Born out of necessity and shaped by daily interactions, it became the lingua franca of this diverse population. Imagine a language where French intertwined with West African languages like Wolof and Bambara, sprinkled with Spanish and Native American words. The emergence of Creole culture was not without its challenges. The rigid social hierarchy of colonial Louisiana often relegated people of color, particularly those of African descent, to the margins of society. Despite the oppression they faced, Creoles held fast to their traditions, their music, their stories, finding ways to express their identity and resist the dehumanizing forces around them. Birth of a musical revolution, the genesis of jazz. As the 19th century gave way to the 20th, a new sound began to emerge from the heart of New Orleans. This city, known for its vibrant culture and rich history, became the perfect melting pot for a new genre of music that would soon captivate the world. It pulsed with raw energy, a captivating blend of African rhythms, European harmonies, and a spirit of improvisation that defied convention. Musicians from diverse backgrounds came together, bringing their unique influences and creating something entirely new. The syncopated beats of African drums merged seamlessly with the structured melodies of European instruments, giving birth to a sound that was both familiar and revolutionary. This was the birth of jazz, a musical revolution that would forever change the world. It wasn't just music, it was a movement, a way of life. Jazz became a symbol of freedom and expression, breaking down barriers and bringing people together. The improvisational nature of jazz allowed musicians to express their individuality, creating a dynamic and ever-evolving sound. Imagine the vibrant streets of New Orleans where music spilled out from every corner. The city was alive with the sounds of jazz, from the bustling markets to the lively dance halls. Street musicians, armed with trumpets and trombones, filled the air with their syncopated melodies. Their music was infectious, drawing crowds and creating an atmosphere of joy and celebration. Street musicians, armed with trumpets and trombones, filled the air with their syncopated melodies. These musicians were the heart and soul of New Orleans, their music reflecting the city's diverse cultural heritage. They played with passion and intensity, their performances a testament to the power of jazz to move and inspire. The streets of New Orleans became a stage, and the city itself a living, breathing symphony of sound. From backstreets to ballrooms, jazz finds its stage. In the early 20th century, jazz was the music of the people, born in the backstreets and brothels of New Orleans. It was a music of liberation, a way for marginalized communities to express themselves and find solace in a society that often denied them a voice. But its infectious energy couldn't be contained for long. More than music, jazz as a cultural force. Jazz wasn't just music, it was a cultural force that transcended racial and social barriers. In a society deeply divided by segregation, jazz brought people together, creating spaces where black and white, rich and poor, could connect through the shared language of music. For African Americans, jazz was a powerful form of expression, a way to reclaim their narrative and celebrate their cultural heritage. Section 4. A legacy of innovation, the evolution of jazz. As jazz spread beyond New Orleans, it continued to evolve, embracing new influences and pushing the boundaries of musical innovation. Each generation of musicians brought their own unique perspectives and experiences, shaping the sound and style of jazz in new and exciting ways. In the 1940s, bebop emerged, characterized by its complex harmonies, rapid-fire tempos, and improvisational virtuosity. Section 1. Beyond the beads and parades, the soul of Mardi Gras. When you hear the words Mardi Gras, what comes to mind? Images of glittering beads, elaborate costumes, and raucous parades probably flood your imagination. And while those are certainly iconic elements of this world-famous celebration, they only scratch the surface of what Mardi Gras truly represents. Beyond the spectacle and revelry lies a deeper meaning, a spirit of liberation and communal joy that has been at the heart of Mardi Gras for centuries. Section 2. Ancient Roots, Modern Revelry, Tracing the Origins. Mardi Gras, a festival synonymous with vibrant parades, elaborate costumes, and joyous celebrations, has a rich and complex history that spans continents and centuries. Mardi Gras, French for Fat Tuesday, marks the culmination of carnival season, a period of indulgence and revelry that traditionally precedes the fasting and reflection of Lent. This season is characterized by a series of events that build up to the grand finale, where the streets of New Orleans come alive with music, dance, and a riot of colors. While its most iconic celebrations take place in New Orleans, the roots of Mardi Gras can be traced back centuries to ancient pagan rituals and European traditions. These early festivities were deeply rooted in the cycles of nature and the changing of the seasons, celebrating the end of winter and the arrival of spring. Imagine the Roman festival of Saturnalia, a time of feasting, role reversal, and temporary liberation from social norms. During Saturnalia, slaves were treated as equals and societal hierarchies were upended, creating a sense of communal joy and freedom. This spirit of inversion and celebration is a key element that is carried through to modern Mardi Gras. Picture medieval European carnivals where people don masks and costumes, indulging in merrymaking and excess before the solemnity of Lent. These carnivals were a time for communities to come together, to celebrate life, and to momentarily escape the rigid structures of medieval society. The use of masks allowed for anonymity and freedom, encouraging a sense of unity and shared experience. Over time, these traditions evolved and merged, influenced by various cultures and historical events. When French settlers brought these customs to the New World, they found fertile ground in the vibrant, multicultural city of New Orleans. Here, Mardi Gras took on a life of its own, blending European traditions with African, Caribbean, and Native American influences. Today, Mardi Gras in New Orleans is a unique and dynamic celebration that reflects the city's rich cultural tapestry. From the intricate floats and lively music to the delicious Creole cuisine and the iconic king cake, every aspect of Mardi Gras is a testament to the city's history and its enduring spirit of celebration. As the sun sets over the Mississippi River and fireworks light up the night sky, the spirit of Mardi Gras continues to captivate and inspire. It is a time to honor the past, celebrate the present, and look forward to the future, all while embracing the joy and exuberance that define this extraordinary festival. Section 3. A city adorned the spectacle of Mardi Gras. As the weeks leading up to Mardi Gras descend upon New Orleans, the city undergoes a magical transformation. It's as if a collective wave of creativity washes over the streets, adorning every corner with a kaleidoscope of colors, lights, and festive decorations. Balconies draped in emerald, gold, and purple, the official colors of Mardi Gras, representing justice, power, and faith, create a vibrant canopy above the bustling streets. Section 4. More than a party, the spirit of carnival. While the parades and costumes are undeniably captivating, the true magic of Mardi Gras lies in its ability to bring people together in a spirit of shared joy and liberation. For a few glorious weeks each year, social barriers seem to melt away, replaced by a sense of communal revelry and a shared love for the traditions that make this celebration so unique. Mardi Gras is a time for letting loose, for embracing the absurd, for celebrating life's simple pleasures. 'Cause. 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 ' Section 1. Beyond the Bayou, unveiling Louisiana's hidden gems. While New Orleans often steals the spotlight, Louisiana's treasures extend far beyond the bustling streets of the French Quarter. Venture beyond the bayou and you'll discover a world of hidden gems, each with its own unique story to tell. Imagine standing amidst the towering oaks and whispering Spanish moss of Avery Island, home to the world-famous Tabasco sauce. Section 2. Keepers of Tradition, the cultural tapestry of Acadiana. Journey westward to the heart of Acadiana, and you'll encounter a culture as vibrant and distinctive as the music that fills its air. This region, settled by French-speaking Acadians expelled from Nova Scotia in the 18th century, is a testament to the enduring power of tradition and the resilience of the human spirit. Imagine the lively strains of Cajun music, a foot-stomping blend of fiddle, accordion, and triangle filling the air with infectious energy. Section 3. A feast for the senses, exploring Louisiana's flavors. No exploration of Louisiana would be complete without indulging in its legendary cuisine. This is a state where food is more than just sustenance. It's a celebration of life, a reflection of history, and a testament to the culinary creativity that flourishes at the crossroads of cultures. Imagine the rich aroma of a perfectly seasoned roux, the base of countless Louisiana classics. Section 1. Louisiana's Enduring Spirit. As our journey through Louisiana's hidden histories and cultural treasures comes to a close, we're left with a profound appreciation for the enduring spirit of this remarkable state. From the vibrant streets of New Orleans to the tranquil bayous of Acadiana, Louisiana has captivated our senses, ignited our imaginations, and left an indelible mark on our hearts. We've witnessed the legacy of its colonial past, the echoes of French and Spanish rule woven into its architecture, language, and cuisine. Section 2. Your journey awaits. Louisiana's stories are meant to be shared, its flavors savored, its music embraced. This journey we've taken together is just a glimpse into the richness and depth of this captivating state. Now it's your turn to discover the magic of Louisiana for yourself.